What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we've got our final Photon Hypernova Despia branded deck profile. Really enjoyed this build, really like this. As you can see, we've got new skins as well. Changed up the sleeves the last time. Really excited about the new support coming out, and obviously there'll be some deck profiles, some combo videos, maybe even some. I might even video me going to locals. So that all could be coming shortly and soon. So yeah, look out for that. But yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this. Only lost to Sprite, and realistically I lost to myself, because I could have beat them easily, but I just misplayed and overthought it and overplayed, and ended up getting rid of my interactions just from one silly play. But let's get into it. Obviously you've probably seen 1,000. There's not too much different things. So free Aluba. I actually think that if they want to hit branded, this is probably the best thing to hit, because I know there's still opening and branded fusion, but this is like your normal summon. So realistically, if you put this down to 1, yeah, you have 3 openings, but if you use opening, then now you don't have any more Alubas in your deck. So I actually think if they were going to hit something, Aluba is probably the best thing to hit, in my opinion anyways. Maybe this and branded fusion, but yeah, 3 of them. And then for the last Despias, I just played 1 tragedy and 1 ad-lib. I was going to cut the ad-lib, but in some situations it does come up, and sometimes it's just better to search. You want another name to search from the tragedy. Like there's hands where you open up like Aluba, tragedy, opening, and it just feels better to just search the ad-lib. So yeah, those. 3 Albaz. I think 3 Albaz is just good, and I think even to next format it's just going to be 3 Albaz. For the longest time I only played 2, but I think 3 is necessary. It's crazy that sometimes now a normal summon Albaz can break a board. It's quite funny. Then we've got 2 Cartesia. This is probably, I'm probably going to cut this down to 1 next format, just to fit the Quemim. Because hopefully Cash get destroyed on the list, because let's face it, everyone hates that deck. They're just a banished version of Tour Elements. The last like Albaz cards, I play 1 kit because I played the Nadir stuff. 1 Macoria just because I needed a fitting kit, and if you don't play a lot of Bestials, actually playing 2 of this doesn't come up a lot. And I actually cut Striking Dragon because I just never make it. So like, spoiler alerts, that's in there. So I actually think just 1 is all you need now. And then 1 Albion the Shrouded Dragon. This is always going to be 1. It's just like a free upstart. I actually made Dragoon with this as well, because I opened Cartesia, Albion and Dark Magician. A normal to the Cartesia, activated effect. They said it was okay, and I just made a Dragoon, so then I got to play. So yeah. And then obviously 1 Saronit and 1 Lubellion. I was thinking about cutting these, but yeah, that's definitely not going to happen now. I actually think that if you want to play the synchro version of this deck that's about to be, then you're going to have to up your counts of Bestials. You're going to have to play more so that you can synchro on your opponent's turn. I'm excited for that build, to be fair. I will try that out. And then last, 1 Dark Magician. Yeah, still play Dragoon. I think I'll still play Dragoon next format, just because decks like Sprite just can't handle it. They just can't out that. Especially if you get 1 negate off, they can't make anything big enough unless they play Gamma Burst or Pixies or something. Then just for the hand traps, I play 2 Ash because I play the crossouts, and I actually main Nib still. So the reason I main Nib is because everyone thinks that no one's maining Nib, so everyone plays into this. So I actually managed to hit Sprite with this because they didn't make Gigantic first. And you get to hit like a bunch of other things like Plunder. I got to hit Plunder with this. What else did I play against? Dragon Maids. I hit Dragon Maids with this as well. So yeah, like you can really do some cool things with this. And then I'll just put these together because they're standard. 3 branded fusion and 3 branded opening. Not much more to say. These ratios are always going to be the same. This is what I've started to side out now, because if you open a Luba, then you don't really need this. You just end up sending it for a free draw from Albion. So, yep. And then the last 3 branded cards, I play 1 High Spirits because of the Nadir stuff, 1 branded in red because it's good, and then 1 Lost because this card is busted. This card lets you just play for free. I managed to get a bait for, so I played against Pearly, and this got rid of 2 Zeus sends because I activated it, they had to Zeus send it. I had Tragedy Engraved, so I reset it, then they just wiped it. They just sent it from the field again. So yeah, really happy with Lost. That was just, yeah, they have to get rid of this card. It's just too good. Then for consistency, I played 3 Fusion Deployment. This is almost like a staple now in this deck. I think it will be for the foreseeable future, especially considering you have 2 targets now. So 3 of those. I never actually opened it, so 2 Nadir, like I said. I only played 2 Nadir because I play 3 Crossout, and I would rather just stop the Ash than lock myself out of the extra deck. So I played maxed amount of Designator and Nadir, and then obviously to stop the Ash as well, I played the 1 Called by the Grave. So these are basically the ways that you play around Ash. So the Fusion Deployments and these 6 cards is how you play around Ash, which unfortunately is literally the only thing that hits the deck, so you have to. And for the last few cards, I played 2 Super Polymerization. I never actually opened this. I could probably cut it, didn't really matter, but sometimes it is just good. But yeah, again, I didn't draw it, so this could have been anything else. 1 Foolish Burial. I'll always play this over Gold Sark, just because you can send Tragedy to the grave and then you can use Tragedy's graveyard effect and it makes your red live, so yeah, I like that. And then last card is 1 Retribution. I don't play Expulsion in the main just because yeah, I just don't want to draw. I want to have playable cards going first, and Expulsion going first is just not, it doesn't help with the combo or set up a board or help you at all. It's a win more card realistically. But I do play it in the side. I'll just show you now quick. So yeah, I do play Expulsion in the side, and then I play a Jinzo and a Gimmick Puppet in the side. The Jinzo is probably going to come out, or I'm going to add the card that stops people from using quick play spells just because of Pearly. So yeah, I will be doing that. But into the extra. Obviously this is going to be very standard. 2 Mirror Jade, 2 Albion, 1 Lubellion, 1 Titaniclad, and then because of the Nadir stuff, you have to play 1 Sprint. Just because this is the way that you get to your kit. You send this with your Nadir, and then you summon kit in the end phase. And then obviously you grab Brad and High Spirits, and then use High Spirits and Fallen of Albaz. And then you get to dump Albion, and then you get to play on your opponent's turn. So you have to play 1 Sprint. So yeah, really happy with these. I wish I had 1 more name. So I would have to have a little think about that, but yeah, the next name is probably going to be the new Fusion, so you can't really get any rewards for sending it, but I would like another card that you get value from. Not Albulinatus, because it doesn't really give you another value. Maybe like Brigand or something like that, so I can add Macoria, but yeah, I would like another one, to be honest. Then obviously we played a 1 Granion. I'll probably keep this at 1. I'm not going to play 2. For her targets, I played Queritus, Proskinion. This never came up, like I never made this, so I never made these. I did to make Queritus actually against Purely, just because to make them 0, so yeah, that came up. But Proskinion will come out for Lulu, because Lulu's better. And the last card is Masquerade. It's for the Despia fusions. And then finally, last few fusions. Obviously, I played the Dragoon, so there's Dragoon. I played 1 Chimera. Yeah, again, this card is good. I didn't make it very much, just because again, I mostly only play this against back row decks. But if I made this against if I set up to make this against the Sprite player, then I would have won. But yeah, I just try to overplay and be too cute and smart. Then I played one Mud Dragon of the Swamp and one Gorua as my super poly targets. But again, I think these are going to come out and probably be the new fusion from SEAC, Lulu, and then probably going to be, I'll probably take out the Proskinion and put in like an Albalatus or something like that, or Brigand, just to have like another target. Maybe even actually Striking Dragon can go in for its graveyard effect. That could come up, so yeah, I might do that. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys, down in the comment section down below. Quite a quick profile, I think. I think it was about 10 minutes, maybe. Yeah, about 10 minutes. Not so in depth this one, just because obviously there's many deck profiles out there, and I just wanted to show you what I've been playing recently. And this is what I played, and it performed really well. And this is just my final build, and I just wanted to document my final build of Despia. But yeah, going into the next format, I'm quite happy about that. I had a little break. Looking forward to getting into the next format. Curly seems interesting. Played out against that, so I'm excited to see how that goes. The Magnesium stuff, that looks cool. So see how that is. And then obviously, of course, I'm excited for the branded stuff. I'm really excited for that. The last few cards of the chapter that were on in the story. So yeah, really excited. And yeah, stay tuned for a deck profile, guys, because as soon as I receive the cards in the mail, because I've pre-ordered them, then there'll be a deck profile for you, because I already know how I want to play the deck. And then of course I will show you the other variants that you can play, because there are a few ways that you can play that deck now. Because you can play a more synchro heavy build, you can play a bit more like quite similar to this and just be like real like fusion based, which I'll probably play because I just like fusions, so that'll probably be the way I play. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.